Alright guys, so we're back with more information about the Boston bombings. Now, I was watching MSNBC. Yeah, MSNBC, I'm pretty sure. And they showed that there was a whole Boston lockdown, and they had caught the bombers, and one of them ended up dead, and one of them's in custody or something. I really don't fucking care, honestly, because while this whole thing was going on, and while the whole nation was paying attention to Boston, what was going on in D.C. was a little bit more important. See, for those of you who were paying attention last year, there was a bill that tried to get passed through Congress called CISPA, which basically killed all of our internet privacy. The government was able to, if this had passed, which it didn't, the government would have been able to look at your internet service provider and look directly at your browsing history. Now, this isn't the browsing history like on your computer that you can just go in and delete. This is the browsing history that your internet service provider, so like, I have Time Warner here with Roadrunner. So the government could ask Time Warner and Roadrunner, what have I been looking at? And they would have to tell them. Well, CISPA does basically the same thing. You know, it's reworded so that they could pass it through again. Because SOPA got denied, they had to reword it. They've tried this 3 times now. The first 2, we caught them and we stopped them. This time, number 3, yeah, they got through. See, CISPA got passed, which basically means that now all of your internet history, anything you ever look at on the internet, the government can look at it without needing a warrant or due cause. They can just look at it for your protection. Now, what this is actually there for those of you who remember what SOPA was for, SOPA was for the torrents. It was trying to get rid of people to stop, it was, yeah, okay. What it was trying to stop people from torrenting and illegally downloading music. Well, music, movies, video games, everything. Because for those of you who have ever looked at a torrent site, you can get just about anything you want on those things. But, back on topic, so while the whole nation was paying attention to this, instead of paying attention to what Congress was doing, now, I'm not saying they're one and the same. I'm not saying that it was set up by the government. It could have been. For all we know, it was. But the fact that they found these 2 guys in Boston. Now, myself, now this is, again, just me. If I were to blow shit up, I'm not going to stay in town. I'm going to set the bomb and drive away and just keep fucking going until I hit the end of the goddamn world. You know, I'm not going to, here, hold this, and then I'm going to stand there and watch. No! If you're going to blow shit up, you know it's going to end up on the news. You could drive 2 states over and watch it on the goddamn news. You don't need to be there in person. So I highly doubt, one, that those were the correct people. Because they were Muslim. Which, I have nothing against the Muslim religion. I know people that are Muslim, and they're awesome people. But the fact that the government is, well, to me, it really seems like the government set this up. Not to be that crazy conspiracy theorist guy on the internet, but I'm going to be that crazy conspiracy theorist guy on the internet because it's kind of my thing. I really don't think that this was done by the people that they say it was done by, because it's too convenient, is just the way I'm going to word it. This all happened as CISPA was trying to get pushed through, and the whole nation was paying attention to this here instead of CISPA. Now, where the hell do I actually have to look to get eye contact? I don't know. I'm trying to make eye contact with you guys, but I don't know how to actually look to get eye contact with that damn fucking camera. Because it's like, this is me looking directly at the camera, and I can't look down fast enough to catch the delay. But it seems too coincidental to me to be, and my mustache is not having a good day today. It seems too coincidental to, have actually been set up like this for it to actually be a terrorist attack. It could actually be a terrorist attack. For all I know, I could be completely wrong, but I mean, like I said, I'm going to keep leaving that link down in the description below Watch the Zeitgeist movies. I'm telling you, people, they will open your eyes to a lot of stuff. Number one, okay, the first one, as soon as they start out, okay, they go into religion, why religion was put there. If you guys want me to, I'll go into details, so, I'll, like, paraphrase the whole fucking movie down for you guys. And then part 2 is simple education on how the money system works in America. Part 3, well, this is all movie 1. It's split up into 3 parts. Part 1 is religion, part 2 is money, part 3 is 9/11. And this ties the whole damn thing together. And then movie 2 basically says, okay, here's everything we set forth in number 1. We're going to explain it in a way where it's chronological and it makes sense, so you can see how it all melds together real nice. And I haven't seen the newest video yet. I'm still working my way through that one. I can't just sit down and watch them bluntly in one go. They're a bit dry for my taste, but I do like the concepts put forth by them, so I do want to make it through them. But it really is an eye-opener when you watch that movie and you look at all the information that they put forth in those movies. It really is an eye-opener. I mean, a lot of people, are like, well, what does the government have to gain from doing something like this? Well, you just saw, okay? So, because I was reading on a forum earlier today, someone had posted, well, what if the government had just set this up? And there were 4 fucking pages of people just like, oh, get off of here, you're a fucking troll, you don't know what you're talking about, you're just some crazy conspiracy theorist. But there were a lot of people asking, well, what would the government have to gain from this? They really weren't being mean, they were just asking, what would the government have to gain from this? And right there, CISPA. Because CISPA, as a note, also does not just encompass the United States. Because it's all internet service providers, the government can look at everyone everywhere. They're allowed to tap into your Facebook. Within CISPA, it says that they can tap into Facebook, MySpace, all the, YouTube, all these social medias. And so they can just go, oh, I'm just going to look at Facebook and I'm just going to read what everyone has ever posted on Facebook. Well, not everyone in the world lives in America. Newsflash. So that means that the U.S. government now can look at what everyone everywhere in the world is doing on Facebook. Which, okay, it's Facebook. But through Facebook, you can pull IP addresses. And through IP addresses, they can track you down anywhere. And then they can look at whatever you've been doing on your internet other than Facebook. The U.S. government is kind of stepping out of its pants, just saying. Getting a bit big for its pants. This is just, what I think on these things. I'm not telling you to believe me. I'm just throwing out there the facts, and I'm throwing out what I think about the facts. You guys take it whatever way you want. And you know what? You guys obviously like me because, you guys, and I thank you for this, over the course of a day and a half, I got 30 plus views on my last video. That's more than any of my other videos before that. So I thank you guys for that. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, this is off topic, no longer on the bombing and the government. This is on me talking to you guys. This is me thanking you guys. For those of you who have been long-time subscribers, you know that I am trying to make this, my day job, I guess. Although normally I'm recording past like 8, 9 o'clock at night, so day job? No. But I am trying to make this my day job, so, get this out to your friends. I'm just trying to educate the masses. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm here for. And so if you can, spread this around as much as you can, that'd be awesome. And, for those of you who have been spreading, I thank you. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. I'm at over 500 views, which, when I came into this, I did not think I'd ever hit over 500 views, let alone I started in October, so October, November, December, January. I took February and March off, and April, so in 5 months, I've gotten to 500 views. That's 100 views a month, averaged out. Now, that's not the way it's really happened. It was like, month 1, I got 10 views. Month 2, I was up to like 100. Month 3, I was at like 150. Month 4, I was at like 300. And then within these last like 2 months, I had a big boom in, well, subs, 1, and 2 in my video views. And, you know, that's all you guys. And I really do thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. You know, it really might sound cliche, but that's, you know, that says a lot, you know. The fact that, you know, I'm still getting subscribers and I'm still getting views, that, you know, shows that I'm doing something right, obviously, but it also shows that you guys aren't just keeping this all to yourself. You're showing your friends, your family, your whatever, your dog, you know. I don't care if he's gonna sit here and stare at my ugly mug for, let's see, what are we at, 11 minutes, and cool. Let him stare at my ugly mug for 10 minutes, especially if it keeps him out of your hair for 11 minutes. Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, I'm going to let you go now, guys. You know, I've taken up enough of your time, but I thank you from the bottom of my heart for these 500 plus views. I hope to keep going with this. You know, like I said, share me everywhere. That would be awesome. Links are going to be down below for Zeitgeist. I might start adding more as I start coming into more of this sort of information. I know that there's the Zeitgeist movement. I'll look up the there's Zeitgeist the movie, and then there's a whole movement behind it. They actually organized the whole Wall Street movement, so I'll leave a link down below for that too. Also, look it up on Facebook, you know, Zeitgeist. There's one page with like 100,000 people that liked it. That's the right one. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm Dan, and I will see you all next time. Alright guys, so just a slight addendum onto the end of the video there. I was doing a little bit more research real quick before I uploaded the video, make sure that I had everything straight. And the CISPA has only made it past the House of Representatives, so if you can, there's lots of places where you can go online, sign electric petitions. Don't need to put in anything more than your name and an email address on most of them, and, you know, get on, sign some of these petitions. You know, we got to get it known that we don't want this out there, you know, especially if it's going to give as much power as what I've been reading about. It's bad. I mean, you know, this is something where the government will let you look at whatever you want to look at. They will let you go to any website you want to go to, but then once you're there, you'll get a knock on your door. You know, they'll send someone right to your door and they'll take you away in handcuffs. So, you know, it's not something good. This is, you know, something we gotta get stopped. So, as always, I'll end the video again. I'm Dan, and I'll see you all next time.